Welcome, folks.
Stream
Thanks
is
for tuning
back,
in to
Vito.
2K
Stream is
Sports
back.
for the latest presentation of
And
our
then that is
NBA
back
basketball. Good evening,
Nigga
everyone.
did
This is
hit me
Kevin
off
Harlan,
one.
joined by
That
Stan
was
Van Gundy
crazy.
and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge.
Yeah, my little ass with a bomb. Boom! Get the fuck offline, buddy. Oh, damn.
Here we go. So El Paso will get the first possession. Rivers scanning the floor. Here is Howard. It's stolen by Rondo. Pass break, Salt Lake City. Fires from deep. And John Collins good for three.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Howard with it. Sabonis defending. Howard can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Rondo, and he drops that one in.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now, here's Howard. Lets it fly from 18. And they pick up two.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Tipped away. And stolen by Howard. Here's McDaniel. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Rivers. Here's Howard. Second chance shot. That's short off the rim. And it's Rondo with the ball for Salt Lake City. Here's Collins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got 5 now.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rondo looking over the floor. The kick out to Cunningham. Outside Collins. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Some nice ball movement here by El Paso. And here's Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Howard in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Now here's Rondo. Lets the three fly. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
.50 seconds left in the first quarter. Howard. And El Paso tacks on 2 more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Kicks it out to Collins. Rondo with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Counted.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Rivers bounce pass. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now here's Rivers.
Rivers.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he decided to go with the leaner there. Didn't look like there was a lot of defensive pressure there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. El Paso leads by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from El Paso, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here's Arenas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul. Pass to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And finished off by Yao.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Yao. Back to Richardson. From past the arc. A shot missing. Salt Lake City trails by 4. Oubre on the wing. Outside Arenas. They kick out to Hill. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. In for Salt Lake City, Jalen Rose. Rajon Rondo.
Pass to McDaniels. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. He lobs it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Richardson the bounce pass. .141 left to play here in the half. Here's Yao. And another miss by El Paso. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Salt Lake City. Richardson outside. Pass to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Rondo. Outside Sabonis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Sabonis has got the game tied up here for Salt Lake City. Pass to Yao. Yao draws the double. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Out of bounds. Salt Lake City takes possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Towns. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Done outside. And Yao slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
And both free throws good from Rondo. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Boozer with it. And Boozer throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Boozer rising up with confidence there and powering it home.
And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it's El Paso with the ball. 4-point game. Done outside. Pass to Boozer. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Stolen by Collins. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Kicks it out to Collins. Rondo sinks the three-pointer.
Over the top of people is
Rondo's got 9 points.
Like, bro, I hate
And I
it
like
so
seeing
much.
Rondo look for his shot, showing he's more than just a distributor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Well, John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. And he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being third, fourth, even at times fifth guy on the floor. So he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Clock at 2. Here's Boozer.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
Outside for Rondo. Salt Lake City moving the ball around. Good D by Boozer. El Paso leading by 4. Dunn looking over the floor. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Outside Collins. The kick out to Rose. Outside Rondo. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. Now Dunn. Pass to Boozer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
The line for 2, Carlos Boozer.
And so Boozer nails both of them. 1:20 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Arenas. Misses and the dry spell continues. And here is Dunn. Inside. Here's Boozer. And the bank shot is good. Boozer's got 4 this quarter.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
And here's Collins from outside. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pass to Boozer. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. With the fadeaway. Rebound by Salt Lake City. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep, Arenas. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams making some changes here. Richardson outside. Pass to Yao. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. El Paso on top. They're up by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. El Paso leading by 8. Richardson outside. Yao in the post. He strikes it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. He's looking for Richardson and finds him.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Here's Rondo. Now Meng pulls it in. El Paso leading by 10. Richardson outside. Pass to Yao. Shoots over Towns. And the jumper is on the mark.
I'm a dog.
You say Chris back in my clip hold 40. Here with this Chris back. Bond attached. Once you reach no coming back. This bitch sound like a thunderclap. Oh, baby. What am I trying to do on defense? Hold on. What am I doing? Gap. Yep. You got some. I believe. Damn, folks. I'm seeing, man. Fuck.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
Alright, what we doing? Lionel Simmons, that's my boy. Shaquille O'Neal, that's my boy. You gotta let's squeeze. Here
we go.
24.
So it's El Paso now.
Yeah, let's squeeze.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Howard.
Yeah. I should be.
O'Neal pulls it in.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Oubre on the wing. Misses the three. Here's Rivers. Pass to Howard. Elbow shot. Yep, count it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's O'Neal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Rivers. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Garland. Pass to Collins. Over Howard. Out to Garland. From the arc. Gets another look. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Outside Simmons. Outside Garland. Let's go with a three. They get it back.
Niggas can't get a rebound for shit.
First personal foul.
Right.
He misses the free.
Lionel. Get a bucket, Lionel.
Throw.
At the line for two, Simmons.
He hits the second from the line. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Howard. Five to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Howard's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Collins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Here's El Paso now. Pass to Howard. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. And
I get Shaq ass all. All you gotta do, all you gotta do is jump. All you gotta do is jump. Oh, you just jump it, bro.
He hits the jumper for 2.
Jump it, bro.
Give him 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Puts it up from 15. It's wide right, hits off the rim. El Paso leading by 4.
You said nice play.
Here's Rivers. Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
What is Shaq big
That's
ass?
the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
And so it's El Paso leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ah, shit.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at El Paso's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Now here's Garland. No points so far. To the wing, right side. Here's Collins. And it's Score with a rebound. El Paso leading by 6. Outside Richardson. Pass to Yao. Always a nice.
He quit the game. Why he quit the game? Why he quit the game, Vito? I was just getting in my bag. He mad because I just cooked Shaquille O'Neal. That's funny. Nah, I was confident show now. Everybody got 99 overalls. I'm out with Juwan fucking Howard giving niggas hell. Nah, that one day that nigga told me to go to showdown. He too slow. I can't hide him on defense. Yeah, I can't hide him on defense. I can hide you on defense here. I can't hide him on threes. Like, it's impossible. He's too slow. Everybody ain't that speed. Look, Juwan Diamond now. You ain't know Juwan was Diamond now? Yeah, they made Juwan Diamond now. You see, you got a lot of free agents. I'm playing a lot of free agent niggas right now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why. But
From everyone here at 2K,
some reason
thanks for
the
joining
other
us.
game
We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the
when I
NBA
started
for you. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is
like,
Brian Anderson
why
joining
is
us
he
from the
doing
sidelines.
this
Howie
every
LaForce.
Every play is the same move. But really, it's a variation. They look the same. They look the same. But it's not the same.
So it's El Paso now.
Fade. Fade look different. It look
here's Rivers.
I'm hitting it with
now Howard. Over Howard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Durant. For three, here's Lillard. McDaniel pulls it in. Pass to Howard. Back to Rivers. Here's Howard. And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Howard. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
And here's Howard. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here they come. Here's Lillard. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
We've got a minute 48 left to play in the first. To the inside. Here's Caruso. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Doncic. On the wing, Durant. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Rivers. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Howard with the ball. Pass to Brewer. Clock at 6. Fades away. Count that bucket. Howard's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Doncic. Now here's Wembanyama. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Howard. He has 6. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Give him 8.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Here's Doncic. It's blocked. Howard up top. Over Wembanyama. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. El Paso on top. Up 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
That shit just pure garbage, man.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at El Paso's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Brogdon. Free throw line jumper. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Richardson. Inside. Here's Yao. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And here comes the break.
Hey, yo, right here.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Miami making a switch here.
Substitution for your home team.
Miami trails by 6. Doncic outside. Pass to Posey. Shot clock at 6. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by El Paso. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Home team foul. Juwan Howard. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Yao. Pulls it from 20. And he hits the jump shot.
Yeah,
Yao's got 6.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Doncic throwing his weight around.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Here's Yao. Boom! He jams it straight down.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Doncic. Now with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Vito, let me know what would you do. There's nothing you can do. It's a trick question. Yeah, he like that, bro. What else he gonna do? What you mean? Grab and kick. The shooter just made shots. He can have 20 assists. Just the shooter just made a shot. Man, it should be honest. Yeah, bro, that ain't shit for Giannis. And if you know, you know.
Luka ass. That's bad being ass, but you know.
Thanks for joining us here on
My
2K
favorite player
Sports
don't gotta
for
fucking
NBA
do that
basketball.
right now.
With
You
Hall of
gotta drop
Famers Grant Hill
74.
and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the
Gotta
sidelines,
get
Allie
damn show
LaForce.
ain't doing that. Is he?
Here we go.
Guys getting anything.
So it's El Paso now.
This nigga the same repping me. He had played 26
Here's Rivers.
games.
Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Divac.
Why did I win?
And he makes no
Didn't think
mistake.
he was going to
Slam
dunk that fast.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game here. Here's Rivers. Pass to Howard. And counted from 19 feet away.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Brand. Outside White. That three's off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Howard. Elbow shot. Shot clock at 6.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Divac. Hits the layup after the sweet
make
pump
you
fake to freeze the lead.
Fucking idiotic to me,
Divac
bro.
got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Divac's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Howard. A minute 29 left to play in the first. To the left side wing.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. San Antonio trails by 3. Pass to Brand. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Caruso outside. Back to Rivers. Here's Howard. Back to Rivers. To the middle. The fadeaway. The shot by Howard, no good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
White for 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Howard. "12 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Brewer. Back to Howard. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
10.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And here's Lillard. Inside. From deep. And Brewer pulls it down. Outside Richardson. Pass to Boozer. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Out on his own on the break. Here's Christie. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Here's Boozer. Shoots it from the high post. And he drops that one in.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Oh, Dame time!
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Pass to Gay. Outside Richardson. Here's Boozer.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. San Antonio trails by 3. Pass to Smith.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for San Antonio.
A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to San Antonio. Into the lineup for San Antonio. Number 0, Kobe White.
Here's Brand. Second chance effort. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Elton Brand. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Richardson. Here's Boozer. He has 6. And he jams it home with authority.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Great double block.
Robbed. Oh, they get a hand on it. White with the steal. And 1:01 left in the first half of this one. Smits can't get it to go. Outside Richardson. Here's Boozer. Give him 8 points now. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Brand misses. El Paso leading by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Boozer. It's rebounded by Divac. Here's Brand. 5 points in the game. Good D by Richardson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. El Paso on top, up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. Outside Oubre. There's a screen. Fader on the way. Rebound by El Paso. Now Caruso. Still no points. Down low. Here's Yao. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Divac. Count it. Good. Divac got 9.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Yao. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Yao's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
To the inside. Caruso with it. Now guarded by White. Caruso outside. Pass to Yao. 16 feet out. No good there. San Antonio trails by 7. To the paint. Here's Brand. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in. 7 points in the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Yao. And the layup is good off the glass.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Now here's Gay. No points yet. White on the wing. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Yao. Five to shoot. Here's McDaniel. Shot from 12. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. San Antonio trails by 4. Up top, Oubre. Ball stolen. Caruso with it. Now guarded by White. The finish! And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
To the middle. Here's Brand. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Brand's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
it up high. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now, here's Howard. 12 points for him. And it's Howard finishing it off. And now an 8-point El Paso lead.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Here's Phillips. And a missed layup.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
And we've reached the end of the third. El Paso on top. They lead by 8. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Howard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for El Paso.
I've been impressed with how assertive they've been offensively, getting the ball into the low post and powering through the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Here's Smits. 6 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Howard inside. 17-foot shot on the way. That one's wide left. San Antonio trails by 9. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Oh, swiped away. Here's Oubre. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
In for San Antonio.
Here's Divac. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Pass to Howard. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Goes up at the elbow. Basket's good. Howard's got 19 points.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
White for 3. That shot off the mark.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Pass to Howard. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Down low. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Oubre. San Antonio trails by 9. Here he goes. Brand. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First free throw is good. And that brings him with an 8.
At the line for 2, Elton Brand.
And he makes both free throws. 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. So it's El Paso now. Pass to Howard.
Let Xavier tee up for the end of the game. You do not let folks touch the ball.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Oubre with it. Right side White. San Antonio again can't hit.
Fuck,
With the steal.
Crazy stuff, if you think.
Jacks up a three. Pass to Brand. Now White launches a three. Left side Oubre. From deep, Gay knocks it down from distance.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every
Caruso
time.
is in the paint.
And here's Howard. Caruso, left side. Back to Howard. Now Caruso. He's guarded by White. Just 5 on the clock.
That's tough.
And there's the foul.
Now
It's on Kobe White.
More seconds.
That's his first foul of the
Just
game.
hold the ball.
Pass to Howard. Clock at 6.
Damn, I made him
And
foul.
a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I got
Juwan Howard.
And I slid. Oh my God.
And so he drops them both,
and
and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I love it. This is it.
And so it's El Paso
You're not a
with the
bias,
W.
bro. Don't
They have to
disrespect
feel
people,
good about
bro.
this performance.
Respect
It's
all
one they can
people.
be proud of.
Very
Like,
true.
show
I mean, when
disrespect.
you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for
Okay,
joining us.
brother.
That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian.
I was hitting that. I shot 69%, Vito. No threes. Tell me I ain't the coldest nigga ever. Oh, Vito, this is what he gotta remember, me shooting free throws, Vito. But before that, I hit that with a Hey, you think I'm shooting this? It look like I'm shooting it. Hey, it look like I gamed a lot of niggas like this. This is the bread and butter of the game. Tis the bread and butter. Oh, damn. If you ain't getting to the free throw line, you ain't popping, nigga.
It don't even matter, but he was losing it regardless.
I only lost one game today. Yeah, I hopped on with it when they bugging. This is tough. Niggas ain't even my ring and they done played 40 games already. They bogus. He's out here missing. I'm out here spanking ass. I fuck around and go to bed. I'm tired of spanking ass.
The NBA on 2K Sports.
Ruby Rose says you gotta make $5 million a year to date her. You fucking with that?
Hell yeah. That's what she wanna do.
Oh shit! So you not fucking with that?
I didn't mean I ain't fucking with it.
It sound like you ain't fucking with that. Is you with it or fuck out of here?
Wednesday afternoon basketball with Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside. I'm Kevin Harlan at the table, and from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter David Aldridge.
Good point. Good point. Good fucking point. They all look the same at this point. They all got the same kit. This nigga, he been spanking ass. That's how you know he undefeated.
So El Paso will get the first possession.
Gotta be undefeated.
Now
Yeah.
Rivers. Howard in the post. 18 feet out. And it's good. 2 points.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
It's Miller on the wing. Oh, good on the triple.
Shot in the nigga.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Howard. Pulls it from the elbow. Oubre pulls it in.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't hurt them with that mistake.
He do got top of all big ass. He might be a different. Nah, I can't even say that.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for El Paso. Pass to Howard.
Buddy. He did what?
And just over a minute played here at the start of the game. Another miss by Howard.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
He missing.
There's the screen. And here's Livingston. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. The kick out to Scope. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. Pass to Livingston. Oubre for 3. And out of bounds. El Paso will have it.
He ain't worse than them. That was Alex Cruz on the paint. Stop that, bro.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. It's slammed in by Howard.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Livingston. Back to Oubre. Miller surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right
really
play.
Ask for what the fuck my team doing.
Rivers with it. Pass to Howard.
He's a big fucker. He's a big fucker right now.
Goes up to the stripe.
That's a good pitch.
1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot no good, a bit short. Scola with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Oubre outside. Pass to Livingston. There's Miller with the 3. El Paso grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And here's Miller outside. Miller with another miss. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Howard.
The defense is here.
Releases from 15. Rebounded by Livingston. Now here's Oubre. Covered by Brewer. Miller with a wide open.
This nigga been open all
night. And he hits it to tie the game up.
I'm open all night. I'm just
Miller's got 5.
Loves hitting those 3s, especially off rim, and it makes Miller so tough to defend.
They know where that is. There.
3-pointer. The shot, no good. At the end of the first, Clark in a close game so far. And the second quarter about
that
to
was
get
a bad
started.
showing for Juwan. I guess he just kept missing open post phase, but
and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
Ball looking over the floor. Over Richardson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Boozer.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me, with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Paul for three. And the rebound goes to Boozer.
Like 70%.
Richardson outside.
You said that for salary cap.
Outside Boozer. Shot clock at 6. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's a lot of strip.
The salary cap niggas told me that I need to go play this since I got all the salary cap points. He said strictly, you stopping niggas from getting a reward. He said you just greedy, bro. You got all the rewards. You don't need no more points in salary cap. Go play Showdown, nigga. That's what a real cop is. And I want to Showdown. Bro, me and this nigga the same level. Like,
now here's Livingston.
I don't know, bro. Every nigga
pass to Haslam. Now here's Livingston. Over to the left.
But they zigzag, and it's team basketball. Bro, I swear to God, if it was like 24, I would. But it's not. It's ass.
Richardson outside.
I swear I would, bro. I swear. You got the defense.
Boozer wide open. He fired.
Defense would
fall with the
Udonis has him here.
Pass to Oubre. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes on so far.
They took out dribbling.
They get it back.
They took out dribbling in the game.
Goes, jamming that one home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Dribbling is not even
1:51 left to play here in the half. Pass to Boozer. Nice shot from the wing. Boozer's got the lead up to 4 now for El Paso.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Here's Caldwell. He has yet to score. There's 1:17 left in the first half. A fader. And it's Haslam with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
El Paso leading by 4. Richardson outside. Left side Boozer. From the corner.
Ooh, I might miss that too.
Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. .34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 4-3, Oubre. El Paso grabs the miss. Richardson outside. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Pass to Boozer. 1 second left. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. El Paso shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for El Paso, Carlos Boozer.
And he sinks the second. Miller backs for 2. And so it's El Paso in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Very bad.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And the home team has possession. Trailing here by 8.
I make bullshit every year.
On the wing, Miller. From downtown. Rebound by Yao. And here is Caruso. Still scoreless. Pass to Yao. Clock at 6. Charity strike shot. And that one drops.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Here's Scola. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
I made a shot.
El Paso leading by 8.
It's terrible.
Pass to Yao.
Who's it? Terrible. Say that.
Ring shot on the way. And El Paso tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just
that's not Taco Fall. That's not Taco Fall.
Hard until the final whistle, no matter what.
Yeah, it's fucking out me.
Pass to Livingston. It's good from long range. Oubre's got 6 points.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Bro, he's not.
Here's Yao. Fires from the wing. And no good. Oubre outside. Pass to Fall. So here's Scola. Defended by Caruso. Shoots it. Scola, no luck. El Paso leading by 7. Now Caruso. No scoring in this one.
I'm gonna see what the fuck I'll do to Taco Ball right now. This is what I do to Taco
in the post.
Ball. See, you use my side, right?
That's
what I do with fucking Taco Ball. One day I'll do the same thing.
Doing big man things.
There's nothing.
This guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Yao. It's rebounded by Livingston. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Scola's got 4 points this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Yao.
Back and down.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. And Yao slams it in.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Miller outside. 23 seconds left in the third. Here's Scola. Gets the front of the rim and out. Caruso with the ball. Still yet to score. Castellano. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. El Paso on top, up 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
I don't know why you say it, what you say it, but you got it.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Howard.
Can't make one. How we want to play.
Good on the 13-footer.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Caldwell. No good on the 3. And so Caruso will bring up the ball.
He just took Taco. He just took Taco.
The largest margin of the game.
He just took Taco. Taco was in the game for
a great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Yeah, once he poked it away, he knew
so
what was on his mind.
18 feet out. Howard, good. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for El Paso. Sabonis, high post. Pass to Livingston. Back to Sabonis. Oubre for 3. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Burner. Holy
how can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Howard with it.
The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. For 3, Oubre. El Paso grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Howard. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Howard finishing it off. And El Paso leads by 12.
You have got to be kidding.
Talk about taking things into your own hands. Pass to Livingston. Back to Sabonis. Here's Caldwell.
And that's an intentional foul. Put Taco Ball back in the game, bro. I don't even want to see this nigga out here. Hey, bro, put Taco back in the game, bro, so I can prove this nigga. Taco can't do shit to me. Yeah, bro. Put Taco back in the game. Man. Goddamn Taco Ball. Hey, bro. Fucking Taco Ball, bro. Disrespecting me like
just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He takes it in. He misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Taco Ball, please put Taco Ball. Please put Taco Ball. I need Taco Ball.
Over Miller.
That's it.
And he can't bank that one in. Here's Oubre. Out to Miller.
Yo, shoot the ball.
A 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here is Howard. Luis Scola with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
There's a
I need Taco Fall to be
back.
Taco, bring your ass here. Oh my, why are you fouling, bro? Just let me cook Taco Fall, bro. You don't even gotta do nothing. Play defense.
To the fourth quarter.
Taco, check it out.
Here is Howard. And foul
I
on the shot.
gotta teach him discipline. I gotta teach him some discipline.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
I gotta teach him some discipline.
So he gets them both.
I gotta teach him some discipline. He's jumping too much.
And his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Into the free throw line. He
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both free throws good for Miller. Timeout called El Paso. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Like, you being a problem is not a problem.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
There's 14 seconds left.
Damn, he gonna foul me, gang. Why you fouling? You wanna win this game. You wanna win this game, bro.
Really, they're just kidding themselves.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. No luck that time either.
Show me something good. You wasting clock. I'm leaving you wide. I'm thinking, oh, yeah. He want to be that, bro. I can't show off Taco Fall. Nothing. I can't shoot over Taco. None of that.
They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
That as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it.
Oh, you tweaking. I shot 53%. That's kind of bad. 7 for 15, 50%. Leading scorer, Juwan Howard. I shot 53%. Alright. First quarter, Juwan Howard. Jump shot. Ain't that Taco Fall right there? That's Taco, ain't it? First jump shot, boom. Then this big ass nigga jump. Guess what? That bitch is green. Yeah, like what? Taco right there, first shot. First shot, it was green.
One for how many?
Come on, let me give it to Juwan again. That was a lob. That was a lob.
They never score the misses.
That was a lob. Of course, it's my highlight reel, nigga. I ain't lose. Then, it was another lob. Dunked over Louise. Taco wasn't there.
That's what I'm saying. If you go to any one of them 7 baskets, well, I guess 6, because I guess that first, we're going to count that first one. Fuck it.
Jump shot. No, this ain't Taco. This is a random nigga, but I gave him a bucket. No, Juwan, no, this ain't Taco. That was Udonis Haslam. I think Taco came in at this point. This one I hit him with a boom, bada boom. This don't count. This don't count because the nigga was jumpy. This don't count because the nigga was jumpy. This don't count. This don't count. This is a field goal. 2 free throws. 2 free throws was a field goal attempted and made. Free throw. And I made both free throws at the line, bro.
It did not count. It did not go to
you like that, bro? You like that move? I hit nigga with a boop. Fuck you talking about? That's a foul. And I'm finna try to make this J bucket. Oh, bro, send me to the line, coach. And you see, he put his hand up because he knew what the fuck he did wrong. He know he was wrong, Craig. He know it. He know it. He got his hand up because he know it. He know what the fuck went on.
Just saying, on sheet, on paper, nobody was scoring on Taco.
Oh, that Boozer. Boozer, what you was doing?
Besides, yeah. I mean, yeah. Boozer and Yao was doing his ass bogus.
I don't know who this is, but he got a bucket. Quick bucket. That was a green. That was a real green. That was a real green. Right through the net. Didn't touch rim or nothing. Doesn't touch the rim or nothing. Hold on. Hold on. You think he better than me? Ah. I ain't pull this move out the bag yet. Hold on. I hit him with a pull. Bop.
They
Bop
ain't got
bop.
no choice but to add
Bop.
stage next year for my team. That's the only thing they can add.
You said what? The what?
They ain't got no choice but to add stage for my team now.
Look, I got the gold ball. I got the gold ball right here. Look. He's sagging off this nigga. What he do? What this nigga do? Green. Black. And I missed the green window. I think I barely made it. Hold on. What happened this play? How I get to the free throw line? I don't know how I got to the free throw line.
You playing on low risk.
You want to see a dead body? He hit me in my head. He hit me in my head, Vito. That's how I got to the free throw line. He hit me in my head with his elbow. I got to the free throw line. Come on, Vito. Now Taco fall back. I gave him more buckets. Taco, why are you back there? Y'all means right here. Y'all means right here. I waited for him, Vito. Shit was green, still, bottom net. I waited for him, Vito. He played it perfect, and I waited for him. Great shot. I hit him with another one. Where you going, Taco? Taco, what you gonna do? You like that move right there? I did it so fast he couldn't react. Fake.
What's the next game?
Green. Then I see this nigga. This nigga tried to off me. Fake pass. Dunk. Nothing he could do with me, bro. Nothing he could do. See him again. See, I catch the ball. I throw the ball to y'all. I threw the ball to y'all. Y'all got down there. He got in the pivot. We going. We going. He a bitch down there. Then I see this bitch ass nigga in the game. I was like, oh, yeah, it's chicken. Free chick. Then nigga, you like that footwork, Vito? See, look, every fade I hit is different, Vito. Every variation of fade, I'm fading off of different pivot foots. That's the difference. That's the difference you can't add to your my player, bro. That's what make this shit different. I can't add a variation of moves to my player when doing this shit. You see, I hit him with I'm in a triple threat. I boom, grab it, hit him with a hood, come back, hood, step in front of him, and I can't get that move right there. This move right here, this hood, then I fade away. I can't get that move on my player or on any my player. This is the bread and butter of my post game. Without this fade, I would not be using them. Without that post spin shot, without this, I would not be. Same thing with Yao Ming. Yao Ming, same way. Without that post spin shot, I can't use them. Juwan Howard. But yeah, man, that's how you dominate the ops. That's how you treat the ops. That's how you outplay all of the ops.
I'm too dominant. The ups can't fuck with me. Unfuckwittable.
The theater has 4 new modes waiting for one.
I'm not buying into what these people are saying because I know that's not true. And as I just go on my mental steps here, I'm going, what GM would say that about another team, another player? They would. You know why? Because you know what? There isn't a GM, if given an opportunity, that would not take a job where Ja Morant is playing. So, well, hey, you tell the owner, he's offering you, well, no, Ja Morant's not good enough, so I think I'll pass on that job. Okay? So I'm not buying that. I'm not buying what they're saying. And I just now that level of reporting, I'm not going to do stupid. It's not worth my time. It's just not worth it because I know with absolute certainty that that's not true. And I'm not going to even allow myself to think that way. I'm not going to allow myself to put limitations on people, players, and more importantly, myself. No, I know I can think. So creativity is part of my process. I'm not going to allow someone to put me in a box telling me what I can do. And I'm pretty sure that person probably never played. Well, at any level.
Shams, if you're listening, state your source. That's what Jaylen Brown says, state your source. I really hate people who hide behind anonymity. Anonymous NBA scout said this. Anonymous NBA coach says this. Anonymous NBA GM says this. I think it is really cowardly for them to do it, especially when it comes to criticizing them. I don't mind if it's an anonymous GM saying, we would love to sign this guy because you can't come up and say that. That's a time where it would be okay to be anonymous. But if it's something negative and criticizing, then I think that you should speak with your chest.
Well, I'm not even, whoever said it, whatever, I don't have time to criticize whatever. What I will say is I think it poses more challenges to do it around a smaller player. Yes, clearly. Yeah, it's.
No, I think it can be done. My point is, I just don't know if Ja Morant is the one to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? With the way this team is built and the other teams in the league at the current time. You get what I'm saying?
But listen what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. Just listen to yourself right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can do it, but I don't think Ja Morant's doing it the way the team is playing. Wait a minute. What you're really saying is, let's talk about the executives who are building the team. Ja Morant's not building the team.
We said this yesterday or the day before. Yeah. I like this team better when they had Steven Adams and they was crushing the offensive rebounds and they was locked in the
why are we using the player? The player's job is to play. Yes. Why is his name even brought up? If you believe the executives who are, that's what they're paid to do. Let's put the executives and the governors and all those people and say, I don't think this is the right route to build a team. Why are we benefiting and going to throw his name into the picture where he has nothing to do with it? Nothing. He's not in there drafting those players. He's not in there telling them the business model in which they should operate under.
He's not telling them to fire their coach with 9 games left.
Okay, so why are we? That's just lazy. So let me just put his name in there because he's the star player, and then let's just put no. This is what makes me upset about this is that I'm not going to allow people to attack. And I say this, and maybe you get it, maybe you don't. I don't have to throw other people's names to feel good about what I'm doing. No, Ja Morant is a player. He's a wonderful player. He's a wonderful player. So by any era and what he's able to do. Now, if the executives and the governors and the advanced scouts and all these people, if they can't come to a conclusion to figure out how to do it, let's say that. Let's hold them accountable. But let's not let someone say, an anonymous source said, and then we're going to put the star player's name in there, And then the narrative is, no. No. That's no. Not here. Now, if you want to do it, Mo, that's on you. I'll be quiet. Everyone's entitled to their thing. However, on my clock, no. Say what you really mean. The executives there can't do it because I know it can be done.
Absolutely. And
I don't even think it can be done.
My thing with Ja Morant is like he missed all the time for the suspension and all the off-court stuff. And I don't blame at 20, he was 23 when it happened. I don't blame a 23-year-old kid for that. I'm saying, like, when all of that happened, I'm like, who are the people around him? Who are the people in that organization? And so on and so forth. I'm not blaming a 23-year-old kid for that, right? I'm not blaming him